You ready? Let's go. Good morning. Beautiful morning. Welcome back to the homestead. Wow, it has been a weird long winter. We have posted almost 0 videos. I think maybe 0 videos over the whole winter. The last time we posted, we had been working on the foundation of our home. That continues, but it has been super wet and muddy, as it always is here in northern Idaho in the winter, and therefore not much progress has been made on the home. Today, we're getting concrete delivered to pour in all the cells of the cinder blocks, and that's a big step for us because then we can actually start putting some wood down on the foundation. That's coming in about 2 hours, but I am all alone on the homestead. Jumping a fence here. I'm all alone on the homestead, which has basically never happened for more than maybe 2 or 3 hours ever, and I have to do all the chores. So this morning we're going to feed the chickens, we're going to milk the cow, we're going to let the sheep out, we are going to feed the dog, feed the cats. I hope that's it. She made a list, but we're off to it. Oh, first firewood. Got to grab some firewood. It is amazing how many times I think I'm doing everything on the homestead, and it's amazing how wrong I've been. Because I'll tell you, from firewood to food to all the animal chores, my family does a lot. I'm sorry for the times that I think that I'm the only one doing anything. I can't even get to my work yet because I had to make breakfast and coffee. That alone is like, puts me behind like an hour and a half leaving the house because I got to start the fire, got to get the water hot, got to get the eggs cooked. I haven't made coffee in like 5 years maybe by myself. And listen, it's not rocket science, you understand. It's just coffee, but still, I have to learn to do it. And it's not very good. She makes awesome coffee. Deanna, she always has. And she has all these steps and this, I gotta do this and heat this and whip this. And I'm like, come on, just make coffee. But honestly, it's so much better when she does it. Before the concrete truck arrives, I got to finish forming this doorway. The entry to our root cellar is going to have an arched doorway. Hopefully you can see what that's going to look like. We're going to build a wooden door there. So kind of basic, but what I've done is I built an arch using a recycled blue barrel, maybe you can tell. And I just built kind of a wooden form there to screw it to get the shape that I wanted. And it's going to be basically poured all the way up, even with this block, all the way across the top. And while the pumper's here, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to pour that. I planned to build it on the ground and then lift it up there, but when I did the math, it was going to be 800 pounds. And even with the tractor, that's a lift. So instead of building it on the ground, we're going to form it right there in the wall. And I gotta get going because they're coming soon. that concrete work went pretty well. Wow, the sun is so bright. Sorry, you can't see me. Anyhow, yeah, it went smoothly. The concrete truck got jammed up a couple times, and they had to like go back and take it apart and whatever, change out hoses and things. I'm not sure exactly why it was getting clogged, but they got it done. It looks exactly the same as before. So sorry, that's not that interesting. But if you're interested in doing this, here's the math of it. Bottom line is I priced it out to buy bagged concrete and fill it myself. And it was as much money to just buy the concrete as it was to hire the concrete truck and the pump truck. It would have cost me, and I would have had to go probably drive about 4 hours total to get all the material here. So if you're thinking about doing big jobs with concrete, don't even think about it. Do the math, it doesn't make sense. So this ended up being 9 yards of concrete, and we put in all these little bolts, J-bolts, you see? And that's going to be to bolt down basically the first layer of wood that we're putting down, called green plate or pressure treated plate. Everything else is going to go up on top of that, and that'll be it. In the future, we're going to be working with a bunch of timbers, so that's going to be the focus of the channel for a little while, getting all those timbers cut and the floor system built. Thank you for joining us on the journey. Have a good one.